What's up guys, and welcome back to another video where I will be explaining how to catch more fish when you're out there on the water. These are some baits I've had success with, and hopefully you will have more success catching fish after this video. Number one on the list is definitely the Senko. This is a great bait to catch good sized bass and little sized bass, and overall it's just a great bait to catch bass with if you're struggling. Now, there's a couple ways to rig this Senko. I'll show you the first way. First way is wacky rig style. This wacky rig style allows the bait to swim like that, and it imitates a dying bait fish, believe it or not. And it will just help you catch fish overall very easily. Second way to rig this Senko right here is one of my favorite rigs called the Ned rig. And you're gonna want this hook to come out pretty soon at the top, like so. Spin it around, put it kind of close to the eye of the lure, kind of get a good measure on where it's gonna be, bend it a little bit, put it back in. You want the hook to be exposed a little bit, but not too exposed so it's still somewhat weedless. Overall, this is a great way to rig a Senko. And I call it rigging it this way, I call it a bunch of different things, but whatever you want to call it, that is a great way to rig a Senko. Moving on to the next bait, we have our chatterbait. This chatterbait will allow you to catch a lot of fish because it has that nice reflective gold mirroring right there, and overall it's just a great bait. You can put a trailer on this bait, such as a white fluke, or I prefer darker for whatever color the skirt is, but you can put whatever you kind of want on there. This is a great bait overall to use, although it is $18. They are $18 a piece, so they're getting kind of a little bit up there in price, but overall, a great bait. On to the next bait. Kind of moving on to our top waters, we have our Whopper Plopper right here. This is one of my favorite baits to use because you can really see the fish attack it and set the hook good. I like this color too because it's a nice shimmer during the day. This really shines, and this pop just gets the fish to get their attention towards it. While we're on the topic of top water, I will talk about a couple different top water frogs. This is one of my favorite top water frogs because you just tie it on and pop it. It's not a popper frog, but you still can pop it or walk it, either way. But this is definitely one of my favorite frogs. Second frog I have here is a soft plastic, so it's kind of stretchy, as you can see. And you use a hook that looks something like this. What you're going to do is you're going to come in the top here and kind of work your way down into the stomach. Then you're going to flip your frog over and I like to put it in the back there. And overall, this is just a great bait to use. Moving on to some of the other baits that I love to use personally when I'm out there struggling to catch fish or not struggling to catch fish. The crankbait. The crankbait is a great overall bait to catch bass on. This color specifically is Sexy Shad. I love that color of crankbait, and it gives a good rattle of the water and also has a good shimmery color when you put it on there. And then moving on to the fluke. Fluke is a very good bait to use when you're out there on the water, maybe struggling to catch fish. How I like to rig the fluke is kind of go on the top, come out pretty soon, just like the Senko. and just put it in the belly. And I definitely could have done that better, but it's not going to matter too much. But that is how you rig the fluke. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Get out there and catch more fish.